Welcome back to another edition of Farming Simulator 22 at our New Jersey map. And yet again, the name of the map just slipped my mind. East Vinland, New Jersey. There we go. Okay, back on the farm again. Looks like our fields have some weeds growing in them. Looking at 8 and 9 here, they got this spotty brownness. That's weeds growing up, as we knew what was going to happen. And down here in 102 also we have some weeds. We need to weed these fields, and then we are going to most likely need to fertilize them here pretty soon, although it's not saying anything about that. But anyway, so first things we need to do is we need to get the weeds out of these fields, because weeds are awful and they really tear things apart, mess up the how much crop we can get out of the field. So we don't have a weeder. We need to get one. I have pesticides. I have the herbicide that I can use, but I'm going to check into getting an actual weeder, because herbicide is a quick way, but as I said in the previous version or episode, I can't look for a weeder and talk at the same time about something different. Give me a minute here. Weeder. There we are, right in front of my face. So I can't, it's not that I can't, but I don't want to use the herbicide because it messes up the environmental score. It lowers the environmental score. So what we're going to do here is look for a decent weeder. This is 21 to 27 meters. That's pretty darn wide. That's probably the biggest one that we can get, and it's 56,000. So may as well go ahead and get it. And this one says that I've modded it. That SE3 mod at the end of it there is the little thing that I put on there to let me know that that's a mod I did. But I don't know what I changed on it, because it appears to be exactly the same as the other one. So I don't know, but let's go ahead and pick this thing up. As always, increase the speed to the max. Design X70. Yeah, we want the widest one we can get. That's going to be this one here. So we're looking at 60,500. We have 147,000 in the bank. We can afford that. So we just picked up a weeder. Oh, we don't need these trailers. Let's drop these. We'll drop both of these trailers. Okay, come on. Stop acting silly. There we go. Okay. Let's go pick up this weeder. We got the weeder. Yay! Since field 102 is closest, we're going to run over there. Get this bad boy to work. We should knock that field out and no problem, because it's a pretty small field. I'm going to take the back road here. Not an official road, but it is now. So I do believe I'm going to buy that. I'm going to take out a loan and buy that huge planter that we saw in the previous episode that cost $800,000. Why? Because I want it. It's huge. I like working with large equipment, and so I'm going to do that. Okay, let's get this guy out and ready to go. I hope I don't tear up my neighbor's yard. I haven't lowered it down yet, so. Well, it's just a weeder, so it shouldn't mess in. It shouldn't do anything but take out some of his weeds. Is this really doing any good? I don't know. Well, it is lowered. Well, it doesn't appear that there's actually any weeds in there, but it looked like on the map. I don't know. Run it through anyway, just for the heck of it. See what turns out. Worst come to worst, we just spent $50,000, but $65,000 I think, but on something that we're going to need anyway, so it really doesn't make a difference. But I don't see any weeds here. So, or maybe I have to, maybe it's just too far advanced and I have to use. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Made the texture, it made the green a little greener, but I don't know what all the holes are for. Okay, so I'm not sure what really needs to be done at this point. I don't know. All right, let's just get back over to the main field, drop this off. But as I was saying, when it comes time to plant again, I'm going to take out a loan and I'm going to buy that $800,000 planter simply because it's huge and I want it. Is it necessary? No. Do we always do things that are necessary? No. Sometimes we do things that are sort of ludicrous. So we'll just have to see how it all goes once we get there. So now that I have this weeder, I really can just sort of get rid of the sprayer. I'll keep it, use it for fertilizer, but I can use the granular fertilizer as well. We want to get cows eventually after we get the chickens up and running and start using the eggs to make more money. I will do cows because of cows we can get the fertilizer in a slurry, and if we have enough cows we can pretty much have free or we can get the slurry and the poop. Can't think of what it's called right now, but anyway, use that for fertilizer. Help save some money. Let me get out and take a look here really quick. Are these weeds that are growing? I'm pretty sure these taller ones was what I planted, the corn. This other stuff must be weeds. But it didn't look like in the other field that the weeds were being taken out. Let me run through a small patch of this really quick. I think that's canola to the right. Lower this down. And is this taking? Yeah, it's taking out the weeds, so those are, well, some of them, not all of them. So let's go ahead and do this. I guess it was a good purchase after all. Yeah, you can see that a lot of them are disappearing after we run over them. Like I said, not all of them, but a lot of them. So let's do this. Get rid of as many weeds as we can. I wonder if spraying gets rid of more weeds though, but then again it's going to mess up my environmental score a bit, and I want to try and keep that as high as possible. So as usual, do the headland first. Are we really getting rid of some of them? Yeah, it's definitely getting rid of some of them. And the grass is growing back around the edge of the field where I ran over it with the roller and it took away the grass. It's growing back, so that's good. It's a good thing. Is it making a difference on the map? Because that field down there just looks... Yeah, see, that's changing the color of the soil. I don't see the... Looks like all these dark spots are weeds and they're not disappearing, but it's definitely changing the color of the soil, changing the color of the field. So, I don't know, we'll just go ahead and do it. It doesn't appear to be hurting anything, so... we'll do it. I'm having a rough time backing this thing up. Oh, I think I had a large overlap going there, but that's alright. It won't hurt anything as long as I cover all the spots and get as many weeds out as I can. I'm missing something, aren't I? Nope, looks like I'm covering it all. Alright. We're good. Double check the map, make sure everything is the same green color. Yep, it is. We got everything covered. And this is all that dark green color as well. Yep, so okay. As far as that goes, we're done. Good. I should turn weeds off because it's becoming, I don't know, I guess it's more of a challenge. So let's go ahead and find a place to temporarily park this bad boy. No, not that way. We won't be able to get around. We'll do a loop and park it on the side of this shed here. I had that blinker on the whole time. Okay. What's next? What's next? What's next? I don't know. I know we need to fertilize that field again. Or those fields again. So let's see if we can do the fertilizer now or if it's too early. Might be just a little bit too early to get it done to do it. And it's empty, so we don't have fertilizer or anything in there. What do we have here? That's liquid stuff. That's lime. I believe this is fertilizer here. Super strength, I need you. Yep, that is fertilizer. The reason why I'm dumping this in there is because I was sitting right next to a lime, and if I were to try and do the automatic thing, it would pick up the lime and not the fertilizer, but now it will pick up these fertilizer bags. And I don't know if I have any fertilizer on those, on this trailer over here. What is on this trailer? No, oh, that's chicken food. Okay. So the chickens won't die. I got food I can put on there for them. The wrong button. Is the fertilizer going down? No, it doesn't need fertilizer right now. Okay. I guess we probably just need to do some contracts then until this field, as these fields grow, and I can actually do something with them. So let's see if there's any, what we got for contracts that need to be done. Okay, contracts. What's my growth stage I'm at right now? So we're still in the early growth stage. We still have a long ways to go before we're ready to do anything. Is anything out here ready to be harvested? No. So there's not gonna be, oh, might be. Let's see if we can find some decent harvesting contracts. I really don't know if we can or not, but let's see what's out here. Oh, I never picked up my money for baling. Okay, well, let's pick that up then. Cultivating, I can get those knocked out really quick. Fertilizing, probably do those. Harvest, yeah, there's a lot of harvesting contracts here, but what's here? That's pays good. Don't be damn potatoes. I'm not doing the potatoes. But there are a lot of harvesting. Oh, there's a couple of weeding contracts. Let's put that weeder to use. Not a lot of money doing these things. They're small fields, but we should be able to knock them out pretty quick. So looking at field 76 and 93. Okay, 76 and 93. Let's go knock them out. Since they're paying not even $2,000 a field, I'm sure they're pretty small fields. So just meet me up over at the field and then we'll get started doing this. Alright, we have made it to field 76. Which I believe is this one right here to the left. It sure is. Okay. I'm supposed to be weeding this. Oh, you know what? Dang it, I probably have to use... Remove the small weeds in field 76 using a weeder. Progress 2%. Okay, so I'm doing it, but for some reason it was giving... Oh, okay, the warning went away. I had a little pop-up thing there telling me that I don't own... that I don't have access to that field or something, but we're good. Yeah, first-person view with some of these larger implements is difficult because you can't see the ends of the implement to know where you are. So, we'll do third person. Sorry about that. I should learn how to use the GPS mod. Help me go in straight lines down the fields, but so much stuff to learn. All the new things are always adding to the game. Good stuff. There's the Follow Me mod too. I need to learn how to use that one, 'cause that would definitely come in handy when I'm taking lots of equipment out to a field. Looks like I need to get some maintenance done on this tractor pretty soon. %67 completed. Oh, you know, I need to advance the time a little bit. Not advance the time, but make it go by faster. 5 is good for now. We may move it up to 10. I also got to check to see when my canola can be sold. Canola in bales. Well, not the bales. I need to save those for later. But check and see if I can, when I can sell my canola. %90. We should be done by now. I don't think I've missed anything. There we go. Field of contract is finished. And next is field number 93, which is just south of where we are now. So let's boogie down that way. And 93 should be that pretty green field just to the right. Yep, it's not telling me I'm in the wrong place, so we're on it. Yeah, I know these two fields that we just did, and well, the one that we just did and the one we're working on now. Financially, isn't worth it. It's not going to get us anything. I just wanted to use this weeder some more. And after all, we did just spend $65,000 on it. I may as well get some use out of it. We are 56% done with this contract. Alright, that field is finished. Although we didn't actually complete the whole field, we really don't have to. We just have to get most of it done, and it gives us credit for the whole thing. So let's head back on over to the... Well, let's check. I don't think they have any more contracts done. Or any more contracts for this. We're done with those two. Baling, cultivating, fertilizing, harvesting. Still a bunch of harvesting. Whole bunch of harvesting contracts. I'm staying away from them potatoes. I'm not going to do them potato contracts. I don't like doing potatoes. Potato patata. Baling. I might do the baling. I don't know. If I use their equipment, I get to use the Krone. A big old Krone mower. Those are nice. 16,000 field 105. What? 105. Oh, that's next to one of my fields down there, next to 102. Let's head back to the our spot. I think we might do the baling contract today on this episode. You guys are probably tired of seeing baling if you're watching my episodes, because I do a lot of it, but they seem to be the best paying contracts there. Right, I'm going to get this back over to the field, and I'm going to start getting equipment over to the other field to do that baling, and I'll be back with you. Okay, so I've opted to go ahead and use their equipment for this particular job. Less wear and tear I put on mine, don't have to use my own fuel and stuff like that, but I get to use different equipment. And like I said, I like this Krone Big M. Is it the Big M? I forgot what they call it. Yep, it's the Big M. It's a nice mower. I mean, it's really not much different. The cutting width is the same as the mowers that I have for the setup that I use, the equipment that I own. Oh, hello. But this is just interesting to use. And I get to use, they have the Merge Max for the windrower as well, so I get to use their Merge Max. But I don't really think I need the windrower, because I'm pretty sure that I can set this thing up to automatically automatically do a windrow. Looks like 105 is this field right up here in front of me to my left. So it's a good sized field we got. Alright, let's unfold the mower. How do I change the working mode? Okay, let's go over to this thing here and see what we got. Do I have a working mode button? Touch tool, work. Toggle, turn on mower. Nope. I guess we're going to be stuck with wide spreading. This should do a windrow, but it's not going to, so. Okay. Turn on mower. Alright, let's get this done. Yeah, this vehicle goes really fast. It doesn't technically, but I do have a mod on it that allows fast driving and cutting, stuff like that. It's a good sized field. Surprised we're only getting paid $16,000 for this one. Turning radius on this thing is awesome. Doesn't quite turn on a dime, but I think it'll turn on a 50-cent piece. I'll get most of the way done with this field, then I'll turn it over to a worker and I'll go get the other equipment and I'll get started on doing the windrowing. Oop, missing some stuff. Don't know why I came back just to get that little spot. I'm gonna go around the edges and get the headlands, or the headland, and then let the worker take over. Got these little straggler pieces at the ends that I left. Alright, just let the worker take over from here. There is the Merge Max. Are we wrapping too? Oh, if we're baling and wrapping, then I'm using my own wrapper because I hate round bales. So I'll use my own wrapper and my own trailers for transport because round bales, those round bale wrappers are so slow, they're ridiculous. Don't I have a much larger windrower than this? This thing's gonna take forever. How do I select the working mode? I want to work mode right. Toggle work mode. We'll just do it in the middle. Okay, we are down. Turn mower on. Or not mower, but tool. Yeah, you know what? This is gonna take forever. Where's my tools? Oh! That is what I wanted, and it's $800,000. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm going to have to take a break here really quick because I was going to buy this for $800,000, but here it's on sale for $391,000. I know it's used and stuff like that, but you can't pass this deal up. I'm speechless. I can barely speak. Let me go to the bank. And that was $350,000, so I'm going to take out $350,000. I already have a $415,000 loan, but I'm allowing myself up to $2 million. But technically, I can take out as much as I want. So let's go up to get $400,000 in the bank, or $450,000 in the bank, and that should be enough. So we're $755,000 loan. I have to buy this. I have to. I can't let it go without buying it. This is what I wanted, and it's a nice big giant piece of machinery. And the designs are just the window tint. They're super dark, or light tint, or no tint all the way to super dark tint. But we're just gonna go with no tint. I don't care for the tint, but so that's $391,000. I have $451,000. That's gonna leave me with not a lot, but $59,000 left. There we go. I'm good with that. And so I don't know. What was I initially doing? Oh, I was going to look into my own stuff to find my. Oh, I don't have a windrower. I use my baler as a windrower. So I don't even know why I'm using their equipment here. I don't need to. So what I'm going to do is just drop this off here, because once I'm done with the job, it'll automatically return. I don't need to do that. Let me jump over here. Well, let's figure out. This guy's just about done. So this episode is going to be a little longer than I expected it to be. Because I just got that great news on that tractor that I wanted. So also we're not going to worry about taking this all the way back over to the thing. I'm going to get my baler because it has the little rakes on the sides that automatically pick up stuff. So we're just going to leave this guy here. And since I'm going to have to get this guy down to the... What the heck happened there? Is that why it's so cheap? Because it's falling apart? It looks like it's falling apart, doesn't it? I'm not sure what's happening with it. Let's get it out here and then open it up somewhere. Try and get this stuff straightened back out because it's all twisted up and not looking good. Oh, this is not looking good. There we go. Yeah, look at the size of this beast. Oh, it does do fertilizer as well. Okay, I didn't think it did. And that was the reason why I didn't buy it yesterday or in the other episode. And that's why I didn't pay $800,000 for it. But it does do fertilizer, and I just got it for $350,000. So I just saved $500,000. That should fold back up nice and neat. Yep. Okay, that's better. So we'll get this big bad boy over to the our field, or our farm, and continue on from there. Okay, we managed to get that big beast back over to our property. That's a big, beautiful machine. I'm glad that was on sale. So we're gonna get this. Okay, I just need to double check to make sure I'm so happy about that machine. I don't know what I'm doing right now. So we need to check this contract. We need to mow the grass, then bale it, and we're making silage bales. So we are going to need my wrapper as well, because their wrapper just is not going to cut it. So first things first, let's get as much of this grass at the top here that they'll let me get. I'm using this tractor because this isn't a big field, but it is a lot larger than the other fields that we've done in the past, so this tractor will pull this machine much faster. Excuse me, I almost coughed there. So that's why we're going to use this tractor to pull this, bale this up. We're going to miss some. The tractor, the faster you go, the less, the more these things miss, but it's not going to be a significant amount to be too concerned about. Say as we went around the corner, you can see someone's dropped behind. I'll come back around and do a second pass like I normally do, see what we can pick up. But I don't think it'll be enough to be, like I said, a significant amount at this point. I don't think the worker would do this part though, where they, nope, worker won't do that. Uh-oh, somehow I turned on the music inside the game. How did I do that? I don't know how I did that. How do I turn the music off? I don't know how to do that either. Well, I don't think the game music is actually on because I do believe in the controls. I turned the volume down to 0. So even though it said at the top of the screen, it said that the radio was on. Nothing's playing, except the music that I'm playing. All right, let me get this finished up, and we'll be back when it's time to pick up these bales, or wrap these bales. All right, all the baling is done. Excuse me. Let's get these bad boys picked up, and I think I have to set this thing to automatically drop again too, don't I? Yep, turn on automatic drop. All right, there we go. Let's buzz back around and start down here and work our way around. Okay, so we got the bales all picked up, wrapped. These are all silage bales now. Let's figure out where we got to drop them off at. Well, they're not silage bales yet, but they're working on it. Okay, we need to take these to Farm Shop South Bales, which I'm pretty sure is just right over here. Yep, right over there where I thought it was. Okay, we're going to drop these off. I'm not going to worry about trying to save any of them for later. I have a bunch of them already at the field, just like we discussed before. No point in saving them. I just sell them off and get the money right away for it. Because some of these will be extras that I would get to keep normally anyway. So at this point, that's what we're going to do. Let's see how much money we can make off of these. We spent $350,000 on that beautiful tractor, on that beautiful seeder, so we need some money. We need some money. I was just about to say, I'm not sure what I'm running over, but it's probably something that I shouldn't be. And then I go get the trailer caught on it. Yeah, some sort of thing sticking up out of the ground. Okay, first trailer. Unload bales. There they go. So we're already making money on that. We just made $43,000. And now we're about to drop off the second trailer load. Look at that. We just made $150,000 basically. A little more than that. So I have $206,000 in the bank now, and I think I only had $56,000. So yeah, $150,000. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. We got some work done today. And I know it's a bit tedious watching me cut grass and do all the baling and stuff like that most of the time, a lot of times, but hey, it is what it is. Uh-oh, that's the wrong direction. So I'm going to there's a lot of harvesting contracts around here that need to be done that I can make some decent money off of. I'm going to do that offline. I'll do some of it offline, but save some for the next episode. I just don't want things to be too tedious, but I want to get it done so I don't lose out on that money. So I will see you all in the next episode. Until then, thank you very much for watching and have a good day.